Hey Tube Kyle from Team Firefly. Who do we have here, and what happened this weekend for you?
Oh, I went 9-2, but didn't top 32.
Yeah.
50th place.
And what's your name? What'd you play?
I'm Adam. I played this super original, under-the-radar Snake Eye Fire King deck at YCS Raleigh.
All right, you want to get into it?
Yeah, yes. We're here. So, nothing too crazy on the Snake Eye stuff. Just super standard. I almost cut this card from the list. This is the Fire King build, but I'm still making deck in the Temple. I guess the only mildly interesting thing is that, like, I noticed a lot of the times when you're, like, going second and pushing into boards, if the board's pretty good, like, sometimes you're just like, I need one more push to go through it, and, like, Popular usually doesn't search anything anyway. So, like, this card is, like, really good. And also, it's used in, like, the Doolittle combo going first, which I only did once this weekend and it didn't matter anyway. But, this was good. I would main deck it again. Like, if it was in the main, it'd still be in the side. So, other than that, super standard lineup. Main deck's 40 cards, by the way. I'm not crazy. There are branded players who are running 60 cards. I don't get it. And then the 1-for-1. I don't know why this card's legal. I'm a budget player. That's why. Yeah, budget player. See, normal rarity.
That original wasn't a QCR at all, was it?
No, ignore that. Fire Kings, again, pretty standard in the main deck. I think some people are calling this, they're insane. I was playing one Kieran for a while, and like sometimes one copy gets side out, but it's really good. Gives this engine more value in the grind game, and also a lot of people love to like fire things off in Ash, and then you just chain this and do a little tap dance, and that's good. I just like animals, really. I couldn't figure out a pure build. I'm just like, nah, I like Fire Kings. And then, as tempting as it was to like go to like board breakers, I just ran a ton of hand traps. So 12 hand traps. I figured this card would be like super relevant this weekend. It seemed like a lot of people were on it. Just one nib. I've got cross out on the side. I kind of thought, despite the fact that this in theory is better now without like Baron and Savage, it's kind of just like the fire decks have gotten too good at like playing through this card. It's really good when you're going first because it's almost impossible for them to like break through the board and also respect this card. But like at that point, you already got to go first, and you should have other handies. Card's just okay. It's solid. And then also like ignore this one. Like one of the best cards in the game right now.
Super rich.
No. So I mean, this card insane. This card definitely won me at least one match this weekend. Stolen access code when I had no right to take it otherwise. So I was pretty happy with the lineup. I was considering stuff like Econ, but like I think the hand traps are necessary. They can break through your fireboard a lot of the times, especially when they hand trap you a few times. But like it's always the hand traps that are the toughest for the opponents to deal with. So
would you switch the nib for another Valor or Talons?
I would definitely keep at least one nib around for the crossout. I almost ran a Mourner, but no one Mournered me all weekend anyway. So I was like pretty happy with the hand trap lineup. Obviously it could shift as the format shifts, but like pretty standard main deck all things considered. Do you want the extra or the side next?
Whichever you want.
Okay. So tragically, Link Kariba was run over by a bus on his way to the YCS. So his buddy Anima said he'd fill in for him. In this deck, it's the same card a lot of the time. Not having Link Kariba does make your grinds awkward sometimes, but not particularly. This was just okay. This is used in one specific like combo where like if you open both Diabell and Ash, but one of them's a spell for like Selene, so like the Bonfire or the Wanted, going first, and also you don't get interrupted by anything good. You end on like Apo, Zelantis, IP, and like a Arvada setup or like a Flamberge setup, and it's like pretty good at playing through board breakers. But like it's just you have to open so specific. You have to not get anything. You have to go first. I don't think it was worth it. I did the combo once. This guy was just okay. I cut access code for this. This should have been access code. The access code came up twice. I won those games anyway, but like access code would have made life a lot easier. Phoenix, these. This isn't a CR. See, I'm a bunch player. Selene's great. Second one of this also would have made life easier once, and like Live Mas. And like Kashtira, like also always loves to rip this card first. So like, this shouldn't be this. This should be like access code or like second princess. I don't know. And then these fun Link 4s. This card's legal for reasons. And then Typhon, I didn't actually make it this weekend, but like testing, and like regionals, this comes up all the time. Didn't come up once in like 11 rounds this weekend, but like I still think I'd leave home without it. It's a very good card. Sometimes when you're breaking like boards in the mirror match, sometimes you just make it at the end bounce a princess left on board or something. So the Doolittle should be access code or maybe second princess. Other than that, standard good extra deck.
Nothing else you would change?
Nah. The side deck is the only like mildly interesting thing I did. Here's the MVP of the weekend.
What's this to do for people who don't know?
All right, so this is Fire King Avatar Rangbali, and zoom in there. As you can see, he's a monkey. Otherwise, he's a vanilla. He's a monkey. I like monkeys. So Rangbali, he is the spell trap negate. Arvada's the monster negate. This guy negates spells and traps. And even though he doesn't float like Arvada, it's easier to summon from your hand if like any other Fire King gets destroyed. And I knew a lot of people would be on board breakers. I was expecting evenly more popular. And then also like Apollo's is like really insane, but it's also really scary to make it because it just gets like talents, and then some people run like Mind Control and Change of Heart. So I like making this in side games a lot, so you can just be ignorant of those cards and just set up like an Apo in this and make a full board. And this bailed me out big time against Runic Stun and also Fluanderies. And it would have also like, it helped me a bit in my Labyrinth matchup as well. So Rangbali, very good. Kurikara, shout out to Johnny for the loan. Good in theory. I sided in like 5 times. I didn't use it a single time. But it's good against the cat enthusiasts, against the Kashtira, some other random stuff. It's just like a lot of times when you're going second, you don't have anything great to search off of Ash if you already have like Bonfire Perf popular and you already have Fire King access. So like this is the next best thing, and it's good. I didn't actually use it one time, but I think I'd still play it again. These were good. Like Bell would be better against Labyrinth, but this is better against everything else. I was signing this in for the fire matches a lot because like you can hit the IP off the Flamberge or hopefully like the Princess, or if their opponents like, if they're silly, they'll activate Flamberge with only 2 level 1s and greater, and then you just jump scare them in the end of their turn. So Crow's really good. Also again like Pearly, I was expecting like cats, so like these are all good against cats. This I didn't actually get to use too much, but this is like in theory good against everything. It's not a fire deck or a shifter deck, but that is mostly what I played against. But this covers everything else. It stops Sanctifier, no Puppet enthusiasts, no Calamities enthusiasts, stops Border and like Amano. I used this once against ABC, Thera, and Horus, and it helped me there. That was it, but I would side this card again. The other MVP of the side deck was these, and also something my friends keep making fun of me for is Shifter. But I played against 4 shifter decks, 4, and I crossed out 3 shifters.
Oh god, yes.
Oh god, yes. I mean, this is also like my going first card. Like, I was considering cards like Strike or Blackout. They're good, but like this is enough. Instates your combos, but also just like flipping this, calling like Snake Eye Ash or Popular or something just is like good. And again, crossed out 3 of these. One of the flu guy like laughed. He went hysterical and crossed out Shifter. And then 3 evenly. I didn't play this at all. I drew it once, but I didn't even need to use it. So I don't know. In theory, it's good. I was afraid of Runic Stun, and if they don't have Solemn Judgment, this savages them. It's good against fire decks without negates now too. Is the Spotter's just like a monster negate, right? Can that stop this?
It's not me negate.
It's not a negate, but they're also something like Hot Red now, so like, I don't know. This should probably be something else. Cosmic's probably better against Runic Stun. It was okay. And the last card's, fun, cool. It's that one.
Did
We're playing
you
it.
open that at all?
Nope. Realistically, I played like 5 cards in my side deck this entire weekend. This is really the only ones I saw. I like Crowed once and Tropolated once. They were fine. So I think I'd change the Evenlies to something else. I was pretty happy with the rest of the side deck, but I don't think if I had made a different side choice, it would have actually like impacted anything. And I don't think you need like the full spread of the matchups, but I played against 4 fire decks. 2 of them were Fire King Snake Eye Mirrors. One of them was Snake Eye Cash. One of them was Rescue Ace. I won all those. I played against 4 shifter decks. I love shifter. I beat the 2 cash decks. I beat the flu deck. I lost to Bell.
Same.
Did you?
Yeah.
Bell
knocked
shifter.
me out.
It's good. It's too good. And then I also lost to Labyrinth. I made a bad read game 3 on what his back row were. It cost me. Unfortunate. Dude was a good player. He got me. And then I barely beat Runic Stun. And I also beat that ABC Horse Therion Spicy Brew at the end of day 1. Fire decks and shifter decks. Pearly and Branded don't exist. So,
Any shout outs?
Shout out to Buffalo. Shout out to all my boys, Airbnb, Part of the Game, Dragon Stack, all of OTS at Joe's and the Addicts, all the fellas. Shout out to Pie for Life Games. Shout out to this playmat. Shout out to the Pot Collection playmat this April 20th YCS weekend. And shout out to Cardfight Vanguard.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.
Do it.